Alrighty, welcome to this next game, playing the green Zerg, Omega playing the purple Protoss pTm. This is an interesting game because so this is actually the first game where the players chose races, and this is not an RVR. I only play RVR anyway, and most of my commented games are RVR games, but this time they chose because Omega tends to play Zerg all the time. Well, yeah, that's his main race, and pTm likes to play Protoss, so that's his main race. And now these guys just chose, so both playing their main races and their favorite ones. So yeah, let's see where this game heads. Seems Protoss player just opens up with a mid-build attack and chooses to start building in the middle of the map. Of course, this attack is really good against any races, works against Terran, works against Zerg, and well, against Protoss is not really used. Of course, when it's an RVR, you can't tell whether the opponent is a Protoss, and you might still start off with this strategy, but against the Protoss it won't really work. So this is rather good for the Terran and against the Zerg. And now pTm knowing, so now that he knows that Omega is a Zerg in this game, of course he wanted to try this kind of attack. It's really nice because it just gives you an advantage, of course. So you can get to the enemy base faster, as if you built gates here in your main base. So of course then it takes longer time, but in the middle of the map it's of course faster. So right now Omega is starting off with a choke and gets his Sunkens up, and these zealots are popping now from the gate phase, heading towards the enemy base. Omega really has to hurry, and most probably these will be Lings, just to protect this choke. I have a feeling that pTm still was a bit late. I mean, if someone goes on with a mid-build attack, then usually the zealots arrive faster than the Sunken is up and running. Because once the Sunken is up, then the Lings can easily protect that single Sunken. But this time pTm sent 2 new zealots, and oh my god, that was a nice block and also a nice save. So the Lings killed that zealot, and this Sunken survived. There was like 4 hit points on that, so one more hit by the zealot and it's down. But right now it could survive, and it's a must for Omega. So without that, the Lings will be in a huge trouble. So we managed to save that, and right now he's just adding some more creeps, while pTm is just opening up with an extra nexus and the forge. So the attack failed, but now you can concentrate on getting a big macro game. This zealot is just annoying those probes, and even kills one. So that that Ling too. Oh my god, what's happening here? What am I seeing? Okay, 3 kills on that Ling. I'm not sure if yeah, pTm doesn't see this. He was lucky that a new probe just popped out right here, and that killed that Ling. That well killed like 5 probes. It's really good for Omega. That's losing 5 probes to a single Zergling is a dream for the Zerg player, and nightmare for Protoss player. Alright, Cybernetics core is prepared now for either quick drops or fast Corsairs. Omega is in a nice spot at the moment. He has a choke up supported by Evo chambers, so it's extremely hard for the zealots to get inside. So right now the zealots are trying to come, but as I mentioned, these chambers are doing a great job. And well, okay, so he managed to pull inside with these zealots, and this is a bit problematic for Omega. He really has to retreat with Zerglings, but those zealots weren't attacking, so Omega managed to get some free hits. But still, now he has to focus on getting some defense up here. Okay, nice block there by the hydrogen and the eggs. So those eggs just were made in the perfect... yeah, they were timed perfectly. And also these Sunkens were timed perfectly. They were just started to be built before the spawning pool actually was destroyed, so he managed to finish those Sunkens just on time. Anyway, it was a nice try. Even though these chambers are up here, there's a single line where you can sneak inside. So that's why it's advisable just to build one more Sunken up here, and then it just makes a bit more difficult for the other player to sneak inside. Some zealots are going down right here, and this is really good for Omega because he just cancelled this encampment here, so pTm is not really able. But right now he has to pay attention because the cannons are finishing. Okay, so the the Zerglings were occupied with the probe, and Omega didn't focus on killing the cannon. So pTm managed to finish them, and now they can serve as a protection for lurkers or any lings, surprise lings. Omega is getting bigger and bigger, adding more hatcheries and getting the layer up, so now he can focus on lurkers and spire if he wants to. No upgrades yet for pTm, and he's not really focusing on that. The forge is not rolling, so right now Omega has better chances to get upgrades because of the 2 Evo chambers that also serve as a nice defense there. At this phase of the game, the Protoss player really has to focus on drops in order to keep the Zerg player honest. If they don't drop, then of course it becomes impossible for the Protoss player to win the game. When the Zerg builds up and has some defense here, has a choke, has hatcheries, has economy, and is not hurt or harassed by the other player, then they can do whatever they want to. And this is exactly the situation for Omega, who has now time to make hydras, get prepared. The pTm is a bit late with the drops, so this is looking good for the green player who has time to get hydras. And also they will come handy in, so they will come handy as a drop defense. Okay, these hydras are trying to come outside just to check what's up here, and seeing those cannons, they just retreat. Okay, these hydras just got a bit perplexed because of the defense. Mate, I can't go outside. Okay, never mind. I will just become a lurker. Yeah. So those evo chambers are in the way and blocking those hydras. So this shows that it's really cool having them just as an extra blocking. Okay, I was a bit late for this, but I don't think the drop was really successful. So Omega had just quite a few sunkens up here, and they served as a protection against rivers. So it's really good, looking good for him. Yep, he has economy, so if a Zerg player is not hurt enough with the first drop, then the situation is really good for them. They can focus on getting more defense, more drones, and the choke. And especially with these lurkers, it's really nice because well, pTm has an observatory, but observer is not yet available. So another drop is coming inside. This time only one shuttle, and the shuttle has just arrived. The gun is dropped. Most probably, okay. So the Templar drop was successful this time, and he managed to kill well, almost all his drones. Only a few drones were saved. Anyway, it's still okay. It's still nice, and it seems that Omega is not really. Okay, yeah. Now he managed to find a focus. So, okay, he saved quite a few drones actually, at least 12 of them. But the drop was nice, and now Omega has to get back drones. He has the economy to do that, so he's in a nice situation or in a lucky spot, so to say, because he has quite a few hatcheries, he has the economy to get back drones. So basically he's not really behind, because even though he was dropped, he was able to get back drones quickly, and now he can just focus on whatever he wants to do. Newer drop is coming now, and this overlord just spotted that, so he will be able to prepare. Also some scourges and queens are already here. Okay, the scourges are going now, but they missed. Oh my god, they missed the shuttle. The hydras were in place, the Templar was unloaded, and the storm was just casted perfectly. Well, okay, the problem was that the scourges were on attack command, and they just started to move, but pTm just dodged, and Omega was not controlling the scourges directly. So they just started to move, and the shuttle just dodged. That's it. So and then after that, the scourges were not controlled, so they were not controlled well, and they were not aiming directly at the shuttle that was able to land here, and even the Templar was unloaded, but this time shuttle was cancelled. It might have been empty, I'm not sure, but anyway, the drop was cancelled, which comes handy for Omega, because he was dropped 2 times, and now he really lost probes. So his economy is really behind. He doesn't really have the money to produce more units, so this is what he has to rely on. This is the amount of hydras. Okay, more and more goons are joining the attack, but this. Okay, this was a nice dodge by the hydras. I'm not sure if it was deliberate, but anyway, it was good for Omega. Just he dodged the storm with the hydras. Now all pTm has to do is massing units, getting as many goons as possible, and then just finishing Omega. But right now he has a Defiler, which is really nice for him, because he can focus on getting Lings, and then with Swarm and Lings he will be able to kill those goons, so he badly needs the Defiler. Newer drop is just coming now, and he was not really focusing there, so he didn't see the shuttle came inside easily. Now the Zealots are unloaded just as the Templar, so the Storm is going off, and okay, that's okay. Well, now the gas, he doesn't really able to mine from the gas because all the drones were dead. But still, he has some drones on the mineral field. That observer that observer was almost killed by the Hydras. pTm has to just take it back, and right now these lurkers are usable for him. Okay, they got stormed. pTm still doesn't have an upgrade. Oh my god, what am I seeing? Like 15 minutes in the game and still no any upgrade. That's bad. That's not good. So Omega has just 1-1. Oh my god, newer drop is coming inside, and the Queen missed that. The Queen missed the drop. So okay, shuttle inside, and also the Templar was unloaded. Storm was casted, but not so well, and it was not located or not aimed perfectly, so the drones were able to escape. And Omega managed to save quite a few drones. So pTm is almost maxed out, but he will badly need an observer to be able to kill the lurkers. These lurkers are really saving Omega from dying. So the goons are coming, and they are okay. I just wanted to say that they will die, but these observers are coming, and they also don't have an upgrade. So it's really bad for pTm because he doesn't have an upgrade on the units, doesn't have upgrade on the speed of the observers. This guy doesn't like upgrades, so these goons, well, will just die because this swarm is really nice, and of course, as goons are not doing splash damage and melee attack, they are not really able to deal with these swarm lurkers. Okay, this is a good opportunity for Omega to get back workers, get back economy. He's not being dropped. These goons can just stand here and shoot until they come home. So until the cows come home. And yeah, he just decides to leave them there. Okay, guys, I don't give a shit. I will just, yeah, come inside. It's okay, I don't care. Said the majority of the goons who enter the base, and right now just trying to do some attack. And the drop is coming now, which is a nice distraction. So the goons were distracting Omega, and the shuttle. Oh my god! Okay, that first storm almost didn't kill anything. It was just like half centimeter there away from the drones themselves. So Omega almost managed to survive this drop, but the second one was more exact, more precise. So now he lost all his drones, and this is bad for him because pTm will be able to just come now with his units, also sending some probes just to get some free supply. Well, he can do that, he has lots of minerals. These probes are gathering up here. That's a probe meeting. But the participants of this meeting will die. That was the aim of. So this is a successful meeting. The aim was just to die, and yeah, that's it. They just died. So the probes are happy. Okay, these rivers are coming now, and the lurkers are down under the ground, but of course they won't do as much because these rivers can easily kill them. Nice plague. So these rivers will be able to clear the way, and once the lurkers are dead, then these goons, supported by these rivers, will be able to kill Omega, who doesn't really have the economy. Okay, that's it. GG.